Okay, I will share one screen. 1 minute. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now listen to this. So you already know this, but let me again tell it to you. This is displacement. This is velocity. This is acceleration, correct? This is displacement, velocity. This is acceleration. The unit of displacement is meter. The unit of velocity is meter per second. And the unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Correct? The unit of displacement is meter. The unit of velocity is meter per second. And the unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Everyone knows this much, okay? Now, if I have displacement and if I want velocity, or if I have velocity, if I want acceleration, look at the screen. Now, do you know that velocity is nothing but differentiation of displacement and acceleration is nothing but differentiation of velocity? Or I can do double differentiation of displacement also. That is d square x by dt square. That is from x to a. Did you get it? So let me show it on the next screen again. I have displacement. If I want velocity, I will have to differentiate displacement. And if I have velocity, if I want acceleration, I have to differentiate velocity, or I have to double differentiate displacement, that is d square x by dt square. Therefore, this is displacement, this is velocity, this is acceleration. And velocity is nothing but dx by dt. Acceleration is nothing but dv by dt or d square x by dt square. So this is the first thing you should remember. Okay, this is the first thing you should remember. So please make a note of this. Velocity is nothing but differentiation of displacement, and acceleration is nothing but differentiation of velocity. Getting it, all of you? Written?
Yes, sir.
Now let us go the inverse way. Now I have displacement, I have velocity, I have acceleration. Now, if I have acceleration and if I want velocity, correct? If I have acceleration and if I want velocity, velocity is nothing but integration of acceleration. And if I have velocity and if I want displacement, displacement is nothing but integration of velocity. Okay. So if you go downwards, I have to differentiate. If I go upwards, I have to integrate. Did you understand? Acceleration, velocity, displacement. Acceleration, velocity, displacement. Velocity is nothing but integration of acceleration, and displacement is nothing but integration of velocity. Is it clear? Therefore, if I go down, I have to differentiate, and if I go up, I have to integrate. If I go down, I have to differentiate, and if I go up, I have to integrate. Clear? So let me do both in one. Okay, all in one. See here, displacement. If I come down, velocity is nothing but differentiation of displacement. And if I want to go further down, acceleration is differentiation of velocity. Now, if I want to go up, velocity is nothing but integration of acceleration. Still up, displacement is nothing but integration of velocity. Tell me whether all of you have understood. Please reply in the message box. Yes, Anuj, it is like opposite itself. It is almost like opposite itself. Are you getting it? Finish writing it also. Okay?
Done, sir.
Now come to the module. Now come to the module. Come to page number 28. Come to page number 28, all of you. In the module, come to page number 28. In that, see illustration 37, page number 28. In that, see illustration 37. Just check. Page number 28, illustration 37. Start solving, then even I will solve it for you. First try to solve it on your own and tell me whether you're getting the answer. Illustration 37. Illustration 37. Is everyone getting the answer for illustration 37?
No, sir.
Okay, now let me show you some answers. Okay, now let me show you something. What they are saying, a particle starts moving and its displacement after t second is given by the relation x is equal to 5 plus 60 plus 7t square. Calculate the magnitude of its initial velocity. First, let me calculate velocity. Now, velocity is the differentiation of displacement. I know velocity is nothing but differentiation of displacement, correct? Velocity is nothing but differentiation of displacement.
Yes.
Now tell me, what is differentiation of 5 plus 60 plus 70 square? 5 is 0.
6 plus 14t.
6 plus 14t. Therefore, can I say my velocity will be 6 plus 14 into t? Now
Yes.
look at the first thing that I want. I want initial velocity, correct? I want initial velocity. Initial means time is equal to 0, correct? Initial means time is equal to 0. Therefore, if time is equal to 0, can I say V is equal to 6 plus 14 into 0? Therefore, can I say velocity is equal to 6 meter per second?
Yes.
Check. Can I
Right.
say velocity is 6 meter per second? All of you clear?
Yes.
Now see the next one. Velocity at time 3 second. Velocity at time 3 second. Now can I say velocity at time 3 second means I have to put t equal to 3.
Yes.
Can I say I have to put t equal to 3?
Yes.
Therefore, can I say velocity will be equal to 6 plus 14 into 3? Therefore, can I say velocity is 6 plus, what is 14 into 3?
42.
14 into 3.
42.
So it will be 6 plus 42. Therefore, 6 plus 42 will be 48 meter per second. Check whether you're understanding the second part also.
Yes.
That is your B part. Now, what is your C part? Acceleration.
Acceleration.
Now, acceleration, if I want, can I say acceleration is nothing but differentiation of velocity? Can I say acceleration is nothing but differentiation of velocity? Now,
Yes.
acceleration is dv by dt. Therefore, what is the answer for 6 plus 14t?
14.
Differentiation of 6 is 0. Differentiation of 14t is 14. Therefore, acceleration is 14 meter per second square.
Yes. Got it.
Now, can you try once on your own all three A, B, and C and tell me if you can manage this kind of problem?
Okay, sir.
Start. Okay, can we go to the next one? Now try illustration 39 on the next page. Page number 29. Page number 29. Start with illustration 39. Page number 29. Start with illustration 39. Now listen. Question number 39. Listen to the question first. On a certain planet, the instantaneous velocity of a ball which is thrown up is given by v is equal to 2t minus 6. As v is in meter per second and t is in second. Find the expression for the displacement of the particle. Stop. Find the expression for displacement of a particle. Now tell me, if velocity is given, how can I get displacement? Can anyone tell me?
Sir,
Sir,
integration of velocity.
Integration of
You have to integrate velocity. Therefore,
yes.
can I say I have to integrate velocity with respect to time because it's a function of time. Now tell me what is the integration of 2t minus 6?
T
2.
square minus 60.
2 square by 2 minus 6t plus c. Did you understand this much?
Yes.
Or can I say x is equal to t square minus 6t plus c? Did you get this answer?
Yes.
Now they are saying find the expression of displacement and they have given a condition. That means what, you have to find the value for c. Now to find the value for c, look at question number A. They have given us 2 clues. Find the expression of displacement of a particle given that particle started its journey. Can I say started its journey means t is equal to 0 because anytime you start a journey t is equal to 0.
Yes.
And they have also told that displacement is 1 meter. They have also told that displacement is 1 meter, correct? Now,
Yes.
listen to me carefully. Put these 2 conditions in this box and tell me what is the value for C you get. Put t equal to 0 and x
Okay.
equal to 1. Tell me what is the value for C that you get. Okay, so see, x is 1. 1 is equal to 0 minus 0 plus C. Can I
Yes.
say I got the value of C equal to 1? Now put the value of C equal to 1 back into this equation. Therefore, I will get x is equal to t square minus 6t plus 1. This is your final answer. Tell me whether you have understood all of it.
Yes, sir.
All of you clear with the first part? What did I do? I first integrated velocity. I got displacement. Then I differentiated displacement, not differentiated. I put the conditions of the question A, got the value for C, put it back in the expression for displacement, and I got the answer x is equal to t square minus 6t plus 1. Okay. Now look at the second part, which is the B part. What is the B part? What is the value of g on the surface of this planet? Means g means acceleration due to gravity. Now to find acceleration due to gravity, tell me what should I do? To find acceleration, can I say I can tell me what should I do? Differentiate velocity will give me acceleration. Now tell me, if I differentiate 2t minus 6, if I differentiate 2t minus 6, answer I get. Answer will be only 2 because differentiation of 2t is 2 minus 0. Therefore, answer for acceleration is 2 meter per second square.
Yes.
Therefore, can I say acceleration is 2 meter per second square? Therefore, this is my first answer. Which one? This one. And this is my second answer. So this is my answer 1 and this is my answer 2. Now look at illustration 39. Just look at it. Tell me if you can manage to do it on your own. Can you try now?
Yes, sir.
Start. Getting it, all of you? Can we go to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now try illustration 40. Just try illustration 40. I will also do it, but first you give it a shot on your own. Okay, start.
Sir, done.
What the answer for illustration 40? Yes or no?
Yes,
Or should
sir.
I do it?
Got it. Sir, got
Everyone?
yes.
Okay. Now, I'll give you one question. I want all of you to tell me whether you're getting that answer. And the options are there. And that question is page number 31, question number 5. I want you to read it and I want you to tell me, because if you understand this question, that is page number 31, question number 5. If you understand this question, then you have understood the topic of velocity, displacement, and acceleration. So the question is what? The rate of change of displacement with respect to time gives instantaneous velocity. Something, something, something is there. And 4 options are also there. I want all of you to give me the answer very quickly. First 5, I will read out the names. You should be in a position to get the answer. Start. Anyone think about it and give me the answer. Okay, I got one answer. Others try to answer. Tell me the answer also, which option you're getting. Nikhil, I got your answer. Title, I got your answer. Nikhil, tell me what option it is at least. Quick, tell me, what answer do you think it is? 4 options are given. Velocity is given and I have to find displacement. So first thing you should ask yourself is, whether should I differentiate or should I integrate? First question you have to ask yourself. What is the answer? Velocity is given, I need displacement. Therefore, the answer is I have to integrate. Correct? I have to integrate. So now you have to integrate this answer. I'm getting answers from you, but I'm getting answers A and B. I want the right answer. I've got many answers as A and many answers as B. Now tell me, what do you think is the answer? A or B? It might be C or D also. I'm just telling you the answers that I'm getting. Okay. Others try to answer. Find the displacement in 1 second. That is also given for you. It is very simple. Find the displacement in 1 second. So velocity is given as 2t plus 5 the whole square. I have to find displacement. Displacement will become integration of velocity. Integration of velocity will be 2t plus 5 power 3 divided by 3 divided by 2, because differentiation of 2t plus 5 is 2. Now this 3 into 2 will be 6, and then t is equal to 1. T is equal to 1. Then if I put t equal to 1, I will get 2 into 1 plus 5. What is 2 into 1 plus 5? 7. 7 cubed by 6. Now tell me, what do you think should be the answer for that? 343 by 6. Something like that. 343 by 6. Think about it and give me the answer now. Think about it and give me the answer now. Okay, most of you are giving me the right answer. If you're not getting the right answer, let me know. Okay, okay, fine. Yeah, you can do it with that method also. You can take time limit 0 to 1, but that will be 1 itself, no? Because if you take 0 over here and 1 over here, it will be 1 minus 0. So answer will be the same, correct? It will be 1 minus 0, it will be the same. Okay? Now listen to me. Now listen to me. Everyone listen to me carefully. If displacement is given as this, what is acceleration at time equal to 2 seconds? This is the question. Tell me what should be the answer in the message box. If displacement is 3t cube plus 6t, I have to find acceleration at time 2 seconds. Give me this answer quickly. Start. Displacement is 3t cube plus 6t. I have to find acceleration at t equal to 2 seconds. Okay, now listen to this. Displacement is 3t cube plus 6t. Displacement is 3t cube plus 6t. Therefore, velocity will be how much? 3 into 3t square plus 6, correct? Therefore, can I say velocity will be 9t square plus 6, correct? Now, acceleration will be 9 into t square will be 2t plus 0, because differentiation of 6 is 0. Therefore, acceleration will be 9 into 2, 18t. Therefore, acceleration will be 18t. Now, at t equal to 2 seconds, I will have 18 into 2. And I say acceleration will be 36 meter per second square. Tell me how many of you have got the right answer for this. Tell me. 36. How many of you have got the answer as 36 itself? Please let me know. If you have not got, it is a problem because it is a direct substitution of velocity and correspondingly, I will get acceleration also. Okay, all of you got it? Yes, good. If you're not getting it, please let me know. All people in the session have to respond. Okay, good. You're getting it. So we'll do the last problem for today. This will complete our integration and differentiation part. And next class, I will continue with vectors. So the question for you is, displacement is given by find velocity at t equal to 1 and find acceleration at t equal to 3. Tell me your answers quickly. Find velocity at t equal to 1 and find acceleration at t equal to 3. Okay, so let me start. Okay, now you have got the displacement. Now let me find the velocity. Okay, now velocity will be differentiation of displacement. So 4 will be as it is. t power 4 will be 4t cube plus 6 into 2t plus 0. Correct? All of you agree with this? Therefore, velocity will be equal to 4 into 4, 16 into t cube plus 12t. Correct? All of you agree with this? Now, we have velocity at 1 second. That means I have to put t equal to 1. So I will have velocity is equal to 16 plus 12. So velocity is equal to 16 plus 12. So my answer for velocity will be 28 meter per second. Tell me, are you getting velocity as 28 meter per second?
Yes.
The first part.
Yes, sir.
Correct? Okay. So I will erase that part of velocity and let me start with acceleration. I'll erase that part of velocity and I will start with acceleration. Now, what was velocity expression? V is equal to 4.
16t cube plus 12t
16t cube.
plus 12t.
Okay. Now, this was velocity. Now, acceleration will be 16 as it is. T cube will be 3t square plus 12. So, acceleration will be 48t square plus 12. Or acceleration will be 48 into 3 square plus 12. Acceleration will be 48 into 9 plus 12, which will give me answer 444. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
432 plus 12. This is 432 plus 12, which will give me 444. Got it, all of you?
Yes.
Okay. So this completes the part which I wanted to do today. Did you guys understand?
Sir, can you explain fifth one of concept application exercise 3?
Which one?
Fifth one.
Fifth one. Okay, I will do it for you. You stay back. Others can log off. My session is done. Listen to me. We have done vectors. Okay, all of you, please listen to me. Vectors, we have done dot product, cross product, magnitude. Study everything and keep about vectors because my next class is going to be all about vectors. Okay, my next class is going to be all about vectors. Keep revising, and next class I'll try to complete the entire module of foundation physics. What is important? And please keep my notes handy with you. Okay, I hope today's class you guys have understood. Okay, so Soumya, you can stop and give these 2 recordings also to Pritesh sir.